Sticking with superstars, but of a different variety, tonight's opening night for the Australian Ballet's latest production of Romeo and Juliet. For soloist Brett Simon, it's particularly important because he's dancing in his hometown.
It's a busy time for Brett Simon, travelling around Australia and around the world in performances for the Australian Ballet. While performing in Romeo and Juliet in Adelaide, he'll play 3 different roles.
I'll be doing 2 performances as Lord Capulet. I also dance the role of Tybalt, and I also dance a role that Graham's created for this production called The Prince of Darkness.
Brett Simon has been performing with the Australian Ballet for 3 years. Before that, he worked for the West Australian Ballet and the Hong Kong Ballet and has been nominated for a Helpman Award. But his international dancing career had very humble beginnings.
He used to watch Young Talent Time a lot and try to copy. Even when he was 2.5, 3 years old, he'd be trying to copy all the moves and looking over his shoulder all the time with it. He needed some kind of outlet to be able to do what he wanted.
My sister did calisthenics at one point, and young boys can't do calisthenics, but one of my sister's friends went to this ballet school, and there was a boy that was around my age that was also dancing. And I guess Mum just thought it was a good idea to have a go at it, and I jumped at the chance and started with tap, and then I went on to ballet, and then I went on to jazz, and I just loved it and kept doing it, and I'm still doing it.
Brett Simon's parents say he showed a lot of talent at that young age. But when people spoke about where it could take him, they didn't imagine he would be able to turn that talent into a career.
You in particular didn't think it would be all that financial career, did you?
I just knew that it would be a very difficult career to go into, in that life is short in the ballet world. It's not a career you're going to have for 50 years. A bit like sport, you've got injuries and very long hours. So it's a career that you really have to be dedicated to it and be passionate about it to survive in it.
Despite their reservations, they continue to support their son's dreams, and they're proud of how he's been able to turn them into a reality.
Yes, and he's certainly got the passion and the dedication. He's always said, when he first went to Melbourne, he said he was there to do the best he could do and see how far he could go, and he never wavered from that.
This production of Romeo and Juliet is by the well-known Australian choreographer Graham Murphy. It's not the first time Brett Simon has danced in a Graham Murphy production. The first time was his first professional performance when he was still a young boy.
I was an extra with the Australian Ballet when they came and did Nutcracker, Graham Murphy's Nutcracker, in '91. So, I was able to see all the professional dancers and the fact that they did it for a living, and yeah, I really loved that experience.
He's back in a Graham Murphy production and back performing in Adelaide. He'll be getting as many family and friends as he can along to see him. It's
an experience I can't get anywhere else. I mean, I performed at the Festival Theatre when I was 5, at the end of that first year of dancing, and I've performed here every second year with my ballet school at the end of the year, and like I say, I extraed with the Australian Ballet in the Festival Theatre, so it's really quite special to come back and be a soloist with the ballet company that, that I really looked up to.
I'm hoping to see him in each of the 3 roles, so I'll have a few ballet nights out, I think.